Sup, Demi? I was supposed to be going over to my parents' place next week, but would you mind watching the house instead?
If that's what you want, honey. I feel like I owe you an apology, though.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one asking you. It's fine, really. It can't be helped.
But I've barely been to your parents' house at all ever since we got married. I can't help but feel I should have made more of an effort. I'm sorry, honey.
It's cool, they really don't mind. They understand the situation, babe. They don't hold it against you. It's my big sister who's the problem. You don't have anything to apologize for.
Okay, thank you.
But damn, she really is a pain in my backside. I feel like she's had it in you since the day you met. Do you have any idea what her problem is? Has she ever said anything to you about why she gives you such a hard time?
Nope. I could count the number of times I've met her on one hand. I can't think of any reason why she'd be so hostile towards me. I've always tried to be polite and friendly with her. I guess she just doesn't like me. Like you said, she's been cool towards me ever since day one.
I'm so sorry for all the crap she gives you, Demi. You don't deserve it. I'm gonna try speaking to her.
It's fine. You really don't have to do that. I appreciate the thought, but we virtually never see each other, so even if she does hate me, it's like, meh, whatever.
But still, it's not fair that you have to stay home every time I visit my parents' place just because of my sister and her mystery grudge against you. My parents would love to see you more. To tell you the truth, I'm sick and tired of her.
This got me thinking. What was she like with your ex-wife? Was she like this with her too?
My ex-wife? Nope. She was nothing like this. I never noticed any signs of trouble at all. I don't know what's gotten into her. She accepted my ex-wife. She behaved like you'd expect any normal human being to behave back then.
You said the reason you two divorced was because your personalities didn't match, right? Did your sister have anything to do with it?
Nope, nothing at all. I hate to tell you this, Demi, but they got on like a house on fire. They were virtually inseparable. Our divorce was entirely down to us not being a good match. There was no third-party involvement.
I knew it. I must have done something to upset her. That must be why she hates me.
No, sorry. Maybe I made it sound like that just now. But you didn't, I'm sure of it. You've done nothing wrong, so you better not go feeling guilty or searching for reasons why this is your fault, 'cause it ain't. My sister's just being a dick, and that's all there is to it. Chill out and don't let her get to you, okay, babe?
I hope you're right.
You bet I'm right. This is absolutely, undoubtedly 100% not your fault. Besides, my mom and dad are always singing your praises like it's no one's business. They think you're so amazing that they never hesitate to tell me how they think you're out of my league every time I see them. They seem confused by the fact I managed to bag myself such an incredible wife. So just forget about it. You haven't done anything wrong.
Wow, they say that about me? That's sweet, but I'm really not that special.
Don't be silly. You were kind enough to marry a balding divorcee like me. You're pretty damn special in my eyes. Not only that, but your cooking's to die for.
You're not balding? Well, okay, fine. Maybe just a little. But really, it makes me so happy to hear you say that. Thanks, Dom. Okay, we're gonna have to change the subject now. I think I'm about to cry. Damn, I feel so vulnerable tonight.
You're probably just tired. I bet that's the only reason you're so bothered about my sister. Anyway, it's settled. I'll stay over at my folks' place on my own next week. You should enjoy some you time, babe. You work hard. You deserve to relax and decompress every now and then.
I might just do that.
Demi, I'm so sorry to spring this on you out of nowhere, but is there any way you can make it to my parents' house right now?
Huh? What? Like right now?
Yeah, there's something important we need to discuss with you.
Your sister's there, isn't she? I'm not sure if this is a good idea. Can't we do it over the phone?
Look, I know it's not fair of me to come at you out of the blue like this, and I understand exactly how you must feel. But my mom and dad want to speak to you in person. Apparently, it's about my sister.
What about your sister? Could it be that they want to talk about the way she treats me?
Right, that. I get the feeling that they've been looking the other way and pretending it wasn't going on this whole time. They always had a vague apprehension that there was anonymity there. But neither of them ever mentioned it to her. You know, 'cause she's family and all. They probably didn't want to cause a row. I think my mom and dad tried to convince themselves it wasn't a big deal, that it would solve itself in time.
I guess that makes sense. It's true, no one's ever said anything to her about her inexplicably rude attitude towards me. So your parents didn't want to rock the boat, huh?
Right? But I knew it couldn't go on like this. So I told my mom everything and sat her down with my sister. Like I mentioned just now, it turns out they had a feeling there was bad blood between you. She actually seemed relieved when I told her, and she was happy to help me try and get to the bottom of it.
I see.
Let's face it, even if they did stick their heads in the sand, there's no way they could claim ignorance when I confronted them with it. My sister never even tried to hide it. Back in the early days when you used to come here, she was so rude and disrespectful, constantly making snide remarks and poking fun at you. Then when you finally stopped because it all got too much, she said if you had the nerve to show up again, she'd give you the marching orders. I told her it ends now.
You did? What did she say?
She said she wants to apologize to you.
Your sister wants to apologize to me? Are you joking?
She actually seems remorseful. This is the first time anyone's ever called her out on it, so maybe it gave her a genuine pause for thought? I don't know. But she's the one who said she wants to apologize. No one is making her. Looks like things are finally going to improve from here on out.
I see. Thanks so much, Dom. I'm so grateful to you and your parents for getting together and doing something about it.
No, if anything, I should be apologizing because it took me so long. I should have done this ages ago.
They are your family. I get that this wasn't exactly an easy conversation to have. I'm super grateful you did this for me, honey.
Does that mean you'll come?
After everything that's happened, it might not be so easy for me to believe she's being genuine. So I can come, but I can't say whether or not I'll be able to trust her. Is that alright?
Of course, it's only natural you'd feel that way. I'm her brother, and I can't even say I trust her 100% myself. It's normal that you'd have reservations after everything she's done to you. I'm not gonna condemn you for that.
But is this really a good idea? Is it really okay to accept an apology when I feel like this? If she does really mean it, I feel like it'd be kinda unfair towards her.
She's the one who's been treating you unfairly, babe. You don't have anything to feel bad about. She should know it's gonna take time for you to forgive her. Won't you at least hear out her apology and consider what she has to say? You don't have to forgive her straight away, or ever if you don't want to.
Okay. I can't promise we'll be best buds after this. But if she says she wants to apologize, I'll hear her out.
Great, I really appreciate this, Demi. Hopefully we can all start moving in a positive direction together now.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm gonna start heading out to your parents' place now. It'll take me about 2 hours. Is that okay?
Sure thing. Remember to drive safe, though. You don't have to rush on our behalf.
Demi, where are you right now?
Huh? Addison, you've never messaged me before. This is a little surprising.
Forget about that. Where are you right now?
I just stopped by the convenience store near your mom and dad's house. I was just about to message Dom to let him know I'm close by. I'll be there in about 10 minutes.
So you really are on your way here. I'm so sorry about this, but you have to go back. Dom told me you were coming to my parents' house today. You absolutely must not come. You need to go back home, now.
Huh? But why? Is it because you still don't like me? Was all that stuff about you wanting to apologize a lie?
I see, so that's how he did it. He told you I was going to apologize, did he? What dirty, underhanded tactics! I can't believe it! Did you hear me? You're not to come here under any circumstances. Go home! If you come, they'll never let you leave.
What? What's that supposed to mean? I really thought me and you could finally mend fences and start getting along. Why are you doing this? Is the thought of meeting me that unbearable to you? Do you hate me that much?
I understand you're cautious about me. After all, why wouldn't you be? I'm the one who's been treating you awfully all this time.
It's only natural that you hate me, and I don't blame you. So you're actually aware that you've been horrible to me? In that case, why would you do this now? None of this makes any sense.
I'm doing this to protect you. I don't expect you to believe me after how cold and heartlessly I've treated you this whole time, but it's the truth. I want you to listen to what I'm about to say very carefully. You must not come to my parents' house under any circumstances.
How can you expect me to unquestionably do what you say despite Dom asking me to come? He's my husband, and you're my bully and arch nemesis, apparently. The least you could do is give me an explanation. How am I supposed to make a judgment if I don't even know the reason? I've been driving for nearly 2 hours to see you guys, and now you're suddenly telling me to go back?
I want to tell you more than anything, Demi. Really, I do, but it's complicated. Even if I did explain right now, I doubt you'd understand.
What are you saying I should do then? Blindly accept what you're saying without so much as a hint of an explanation for these crazy claims you're making? You're asking too much of me here, Addison. This is ridiculous.
I understand that, but I can't let you come here.
This is pointless. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me when I arrive in the presence of my husband. Okay?
No, not okay. Just wait. How many times do I have to tell you? You must not come to this house. I'm serious. You said you're at the convenience store near the house, right?
Right. What of it?
Okay, I'm gonna slip away while no one's looking. I'll come to the store and we can discuss this in person, but whatever you do, do not come to this house. I'm begging you. I'll tell you all about why coming here would be the biggest mistake of your life, and I'll prove it too.
Me in person? Just me and you?
I understand you're apprehensive, but it's not like I'm trying to lure you into some kind of trap. Besides, we'll be out in public, where everyone can see us. I just want you to know the truth, that's all. Once I've told you everything, you can decide what to do for yourself. I just can't let you come here without knowing everything first, okay?
Got it. But just so you know, if I'm not convinced by whatever it is you've got to say, I'll be going to your parents' place, just like Dom asked me to.
Fine, and that'll be your prerogative. All I ask is that you don't rush into it without knowing what's actually going on. Thank you, Demi. All right, sit tight at the store. I won't be long. I'm leaving right now.
Demi, are you there? Please respond to my messages. Please will you come back, baby? Me and my parents aren't angry with you for running away. I swear we just want you back. It surely is not fair of you to pull a vanishing act like this all of a sudden without even so much as an explanation. Did I do something wrong?
Sorry it took me a while to get back to you. I had a lot of preparations to make. You must have been really worried about me.
Is this really you, Demi?
Is it really me? It's my phone number, isn't it? What do you think I am? Some kind of imposter?
Right, of course. I'm so pleased to finally hear from you. Anyway, are you okay? Are you safe? My sister is nowhere to be seen either. Me and my parents are beside ourselves with worry.
Me and Addison are both fine. Or rather, we've been together the whole time.
You're with my sister? Are you okay?
Yup, just peachy. Forget that. I have something far more important to discuss with you. You ready for it?
Ready for what? I mean, sure. What is it? Hang on, Demi. Can't you just wait a little longer? Won't you just stop by to see my parents first? They're really excited to see you. We've been so worried about you both. It wouldn't hurt to show your faces for a few minutes, right? Mom and Dad haven't been sleeping or eating properly. This whole thing is really wreaking havoc on their mental health. Seeing your faces again would put their minds at rest.
I don't think that's a good idea. Besides, why would I? Me and you were getting a divorce after all.
What the hell? What did you just say? Wait, is my phone bugging out?
I said me and you are getting a divorce. So I won't be coming to your parents' house. It should go without saying I have no intentions of meeting them.
Whoa, slow down a sec. What the hell are you talking about? Divorce? Why would we get a divorce? Why are you springing divorce on me all of a sudden? Did I do something wrong?
Not yet. But you did plan on it, didn't you?
What's that supposed to mean? I want an explanation.
Your sister Addison told me everything. She saved my life. She told me all about your ex-wife Gina. And the real reason she divorced you.
The real reason she divorced me? I told you, babe, it was because we weren't cut out to be together. It was nothing dramatic, I swear. I already explained all this, don't you remember? We divorced because our personalities weren't a good match. There was no other reason.
I wish that were true. Because if it was, we could have stayed together. But that won't be happening now I know what I know. I don't want to become the next Gina.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Are you feeling okay? Did you hit your head? I barely recognize you anymore, Demi. Me and Gina divorced for the same boring, conventional reasons most other couples do. I have no idea what she's doing these days. But other than the stress of the divorce, she seemed just fine when we went our separate ways. I'm sure she's doing great.
Sure she is, if you call having a nervous breakdown and living in a psych ward for 3 months great. She's out now, but she got institutionalized because of what you and your mom did to her. Did you know?
Well, what the? Wait, how do you know that?
Because your sister rushed out to meet me on the day I was supposed to be coming to your parents' house. She told me everything. She told me how you and your mom forced your ex-wife to be your live-in slave.
Huh? What the hell kind of moronic bullcrap is this? You're not seriously telling me you believe my sister, are you? I've never heard such a pile of bunk in my life. Did you forget how my sister treated you? Did you forget about how much she made you suffer? Gina's a stranger to me and my family now. How the hell would my sister know what was going on with her after all this time? Addison's just playing her twisted games like always. You shouldn't even give her the time of day. I bet she feels so pleased with herself for tricking you like this. Don't let her spoil things between us with her sick schemes.
You seem pretty desperate to convince me. Did I hit the nail on the head?
Like hell you did! No, and no, you couldn't be more wrong. All I'm doing is telling you you've been had. She cooked up some outlandish story to drive a wedge between us, and you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Don't believe a word she says.
It wasn't just words. She showed me proof of what you guys did to Gina.
Proof? What are you talking about? How can you prove something that never happened? More lies! She probably faked a bunch of stuff to trick you, and you were actually gullible enough to fall for it.
Apparently Gina had reached her physical and emotional limit by the time she divorced you. She was barely eating, barely sleeping, even talking was difficult. A shadow of her former self, to quote your sister. It's true, isn't it?
What are you talking about? I don't have a freaking clue what you're trying to accuse me of here.
Don't play dumb. She was physically and emotionally broken. She got carried away in an ambulance and admitted to the hospital the day before the divorce. You probably thought you'd get away with it because she would have been too ill to collect any evidence, didn't you? And even if she did accuse you of anything, you could have just called her crazy.
Stop with this crap right now! What the hell has gotten into you all of a sudden? Are you so desperate to paint me as a villain that you'd make up vicious lies about me?
I'm not trying to paint you as anything. That's what you are. It's true, Gina wasn't too much of a bad shape to gather any proof on you back then. But your sister was keeping records of everything you were doing to her the whole time. Which is why there are mountains of evidence of your sick, immoral, illegal treatment of your ex-wife, and I've seen all of it.
Wait, what? My sister?
She knew that when Gina regained her strength, there was a chance she'd want to press charges against you. So she kept records of anything she thought might help her case.
Well, she didn't end up pressing charges, did she? So, if I'm such a monster, surely she would have gone to the cops. If it's like you say, and there's mountains of evidence of all this stuff I supposedly did, I would have been thrown in jail way back. The fact I'm a free man means you're lying.
Gina was completely broken when you were done with her. You caused that poor woman unimaginable levels of trauma that she'll be dealing with for the rest of her life. She doesn't want to remember you or your parents again for as long as she lives, and going through a court case would mean dragging up all those painful memories. Instead of taking revenge and pressing charges, she chose to keep her distance and try to forget about you. You can hardly blame her for that.
In that case, why the hell has my sister been living at my mom and dad's house all this time? She hated us so much that she gathered proof of all this stuff we were supposedly doing behind our backs. Why didn't she just get away from us?
She was waiting for Gina to make her decision. The last thing she wanted was to open up all those old wounds by rushing her. And she thought that if she stayed at the house, she might be able to gather extra evidence by eavesdropping on the off chance you guys ever talked about what you did.
Okay, then why did she bully you? You do remember how horrible she was to you, don't you? How the heck can you be so pally with your abuser all of a sudden? Think about it, she treated you exactly how you claim me and my folks treated Gina. Except we definitely know she bullied you, but with my ex-wife, all you have is baseless speculation.
She did what she did to protect me.
Which part of bullying counts as protecting you? Have you actually listened to what you're saying right now? It's crazy! She went out of her way to hurt you as much as possible.
The only reason she bullied me was so I would stay away from your parents' house. She wanted to stop me from meeting the same fate as Gina. You have no idea how much finding all this out has hurt me, Dom. But it would have been far worse if your twisted plan came to fruition. She knew what was in store for me, and she took action in the only way she knew how. It's over. You won't get your way now. Gina's pressing charges against you.
Whoa, wait a sec! Did you just say Gina's pressing charges?
We met up, and after a long discussion, she came to a decision. She was going to keep quiet, but after finding out you were planning on doing the exact same thing to someone else, she knew you had to be stopped. It's over, Dom.
Do not screw around, Demi! Does that stupid bitch seriously think I'll let her get away with this? Just because she was so damn lazy that we couldn't find any use for her anymore, does not mean she has the right to come after me! She will pay.
Finally, your true colors. You're despicable! The most despicable person I've ever met!
You shut your whore mouth! Do you have any idea how difficult things were for us after she got admitted to hospital? Do you have any idea how hard we had to work to find a replacement for her? And she's pressing charges against me? Do not make a fool of me!
No one needs to make a fool of you. You're obviously capable of behaving like a moron all by yourself. How many years of Gina's and Addison's lives have you and your parents wasted with your sick modern-day slavery operation? As if that wasn't enough for you, you planned on taking me captive as your next victim.
So what if we did? It was my ex-wife's own dumb fault for not figuring it out, and it would have been yours too.
You're right. It's important to figure things out, isn't it? Like figuring out that if you kidnap and hold someone captive, wasting years of their life and destroying their physical and mental health in the process, there will be consequences. You guys didn't figure that out. And now you're gonna pay the price by suffering just as much as you made her. After Gina rose to action to prevent her disturbed ex-husband and his parents from claiming another victim, she found out that it was possible to claim compensation up to 3 years after the finalization of the divorce. She took her case to civil court, where word of dastardly Dom and crew's abhorrent misdeeds finally came to light in front of a judge, and they were finally exposed to the world. To clarify, what was important here wasn't necessarily winning the case, but to expose the three of them publicly for what they did. The case was so sensational, it made its way onto national news, after which Dom and his parents became notorious as that psycho family who kidnapped their daughter-in-law. thus turning them into despised social outcasts. Thankfully, as a result, the chances of them finding more victims is slim. While victory wasn't the main goal, it was of course desirable that they win the case. Addison's diligent evidence gathering and Gina's first-hand witness testimony proved to be an unbeatable combination, and the case was won without issue, thus cementing both the destruction of Dom and Co.'s reputation and the compensation payments. After Dom's co-workers, along with the rest of the county, saw the piece on national news, he became a pariah at work and soon felt so unwelcome he had no choice but to hand in his resignation. At the same time, the town rumor mill began operating at full capacity, and before long, the three of them became neighborhood outcasts, the butt of every joke, and the targets of every disdainful glare. They wanted to move away more than anything, out of the country if possible. But between Dom losing his job, owning thousands in monthly compensation payments, and his parents already being well past retirement age, the reality of their circumstances weighed down on them too heavily, and now they have no choice but to continue living in a neighborhood in which they were universally hated and constantly talked about behind their backs. I can't see them finding another victim anytime soon.